Here we go. I know you can't understand me, but put down the stapler or I will electrocute you.
Sayonara, ihr Landratten. Wir sind hier auf einer Yacht im Hafen von Tokio. Und warum sind wir hier?
Das ist ganz einfach, Daniel. Nun, wir wurden eingeladen von Warner Brothers, um hier in Japan der Premiere von Pokémon Detective Detektiv Pikachu.
Meisterdetektiv.
Wie heißt es im Deutschen?
Pokémon Meisterdetektiv Pikachu.
Pokémon Meisterdetektiv Pikachu beizuwohnen, hier ein bisschen abzuhängen mit Ryan Reynolds und ein paar Influencern aus der ganzen Welt. Nichts Großes, ihr kennt das, Yachtpartys, Canapés und der ganze Kram.
Kirschen und so. Bis dahin, bis gleich. Tschüss. Ah, Japan, Land des Lächelns, Heimat der Pokémon oder von Godzilla, vielen kleinen Autos, Slipautomaten, Mangas, Animes und Toiletten, die jedem IT-Profi Herz und Hose aufgehen lassen. Mittendrin wir, Eddie, Alvin und ich. Genauer gesagt waren wir in Tokio, mit etwa 38 Millionen Einwohnern, die größte Stadt der Welt. Bunt, schrill, permanent im Flimmermodus und einfach überwältigend. Netflix, Amazon, sagt man ja generell mal, ist eine Herausforderung. Ne? So, man weiß gar nicht, was man machen soll, weil so viel da ist. Ja, willkommen in Akihabara. Das ist noch viel schlimmer. Das ist eigentlich der Overkill. Also mehr Nerd-Rausch geht eigentlich, glaube ich, nicht. Zurück im Text. Warner hat uns eingeladen, um uns zum einen Pokémon Meisterdetektiv Pikachu und zum anderen Ryan Reynolds zu zeigen. Aber eben auch ein wenig japanische Kultur. Und geilerweise gab es noch eine Menge Freizeit obendrauf. Die haben wir unter anderem in Shibuya verbracht. Ihr wisst schon, das Viertel mit der Riesenkreuzung. Dort, wo zu Ehren des treuen Hachiko eine Statue steht. Überall Bling Bling, Essen, Pop-Hits, Anime-Figuren, Streichelcafés und ja, andere Vergnügen. Doch es ist nicht nur dieser Rausch aus Reizüberflutung, Augenzucker und geilem Shit, der fasziniert. Es gibt hier auch so viel Platz für Tradition. Immer wieder stößt man in dieser Betonwüste auf diese kleinen Tempel, Schreine oder malerische Grünanlagen. So wie der 110.000 Quadratmeter große Kaiserpalast mitten im Zentrum. Da darf man allerdings nur an 2 Tagen im Jahr einfach so rein. Ansonsten nur mit Termin. Aber uns blieb ja immer noch Hapoen. Ein Park im Stadtteil Shirokaneda, den man auch das kleine Mailand von Tokio nennt. Übersetzt bedeutet Hapoen so viel wie Garten der 8 Sichtachsen. Und das steht für, egal wo du stehst, es sieht immer geil aus. Aber wirklich, Bambusbäume, Kirschblüten, ein Teich voller Kois, 500 Jahre alte Bonsais, Hapoen ist das pure Japano-Ästhetik-Konzentrat. Aber hier sollten wir nicht nur glotzen, sondern auch machen. Zum Beispiel Sushi. Dafür wurde uns eine kleine, aufgeweckte Frau an die Seite gestellt, die uns das Geheimnis hinter der kleinen Reisrolle erklärte. Und nur ein paar Umdrehungen später waren auch schon erste Ergebnisse zu sehen.
Which side? Shiny down. Also die glänzende nach unten.
Shiny side is down. Great.
Einer ist viel größer und dicker. Rocket Beans Sushi.
Ja.
Nice.
Und, fühlst du dich glücklicher?
Mit vollem Magen fühle ich mich immer gut.
Danach ging es mit Kalligrafie weiter. Hier brachte uns ein echter Sensei bei, Pikachu und unsere Namen als Schriftzeichen zu schreiben. Mit dem Ergebnis, dass ich mich jetzt problemlos mit 9-jährigen Japanern messen könnte.
Die Dame meinte, ich kann besser schreiben als ihr 9-jähriger Sohn. Vielleicht war es nur nett, aber ich nehme es jetzt einfach mal als Kompliment.
Und zum Schluss durften wir noch ein wenig Origami lernen. Allerdings sollten wir keine Blumen oder Schwäne basteln, sondern das berühmte gelbe Taschenmonster falten.
Sag
Pikachu.
So viel zur Kultur. Aber es gab ja auch noch Arbeit. Oder besser gesagt eine Aufgabe. Und die bestand darin, sich mit Detektiv Pikachu himself zu unterhalten. Und mit dessen Regisseur. Deswegen sagen wir an dieser Stelle erstmal Sayonara, Fortsetzung folgt und viel Spaß mit Ryan Reynolds und Rob Letterman.
I'm Daniel from Germany, Rocket Beans TV, Kino Plus.
Hi, my name is Etienne from Rocket Beans TV in Germany.
Great job, guys.
Do I have to pass?
Nice. I like that.
It's the first time I have to do this, actually.
I feel like we're done here.
Yeah.
All right, see ya.
If you guys feel, but yeah, I feel like we got it.
All right.
Yeah.
So, are we done? Are we rolling?
We're ready. Let's roll.
Yeah.
Cool.
And if you could just sit back in your chair, please.
Me or him? Or both?
Yeah, both. Yeah.
All right.
Thanks.
Hey, I know. Why do you think I'm sitting back already? He hit me the first time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey. Ryan. Welcome.
Rob.
Rob. No.
Don't worry, it's going great.
I actually would say, I was close to say Bob. I'm sorry. I will be
Yeah.
sorry.
Rob Letterman.
Yeah. It's usually who?
It's no, it's Rob Letterman or it's Rob Letterman Esquire. Pick now.
As a tradition in Japan, we have a little gift for you. And we already, a friend of us draw this right before.
Amazing.
A friend of ours, he's standing right there.
Yes.
Hey,
This is
Dude,
for Rob.
This is for Rob.
And this is for you.
really good side up there.
This is for you.
But this is Monsters vs.
Wow.
Aliens.
Yes.
But
And luckily it's
Zydex.
called Monsters and Aliens, so we did a little...
That's incredible.
I got a straight up Pika pool.
That's
Which,
awesome.
by the way, good luck clearing those rights. I'll just do the rest of the interview right here. This is amazing.
That's
Thank you very
incredible.
much. If
I
you
love
could
it.
talk to Bob Iger and whoever the hell is running Warner Brothers these days, that would be really nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, right?
That's great.
Just do 2 movies in one?
You managed to
Do it.
plug
I'm not
Deadpool
plugging. I'm
and
just
Disney.
saying. There's an
It's a
economy
huge
to this
crossover.
that is very appealing.
That's
all.
awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
That's wonderful. Thanks, man.
All right, let's
And
get right
Zydex,
into
my
it.
favorite.
Yeah. As a tradition in our show we just start with a very unusual question. What was the last movie that you saw?
Of course, you're not allowed to say Pokemon. Say Deadpool.
The last movie that I saw, what was it? I don't know. I saw Game of Thrones. What was the last movie that I saw? Mary Poppins! Ah! Mary Poppins.
All right.
Returns!
Yeah, the second one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Emily Blunt is a ledge. Amazing.
Rob, what did you see?
I also saw Game of Thrones. But what was the last movie I saw?
Well, it's basically.
Come on.
Come on.
Help me out. It was a kids. My kids are over there, so it was probably a kids
It
movie.
was probably 9.5
no,
weeks.
it was not. It was not a kids.
Was it 9.5
Oh my
weeks?
God.
Okay, so probably.
This isn't.
It was probably
My son and I were watching
The
Safe
Exorcist.
House. We were watching Safe House.
Safe House is not an age-appropriate movie for this young
We
man.
realize that now.
All
Okay.
right.
The one
Wow.
With Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, and Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington,
Yeah.
In Africa.
Yes, South Africa, yeah. I mean, it's violent. It's not like, too crazy. But it's not that crazy.
It was really inappropriate.
So
for
speaking
children.
of your kids, did they have any influence on you when making this movie? I mean, are they in the age of Pokemon? Do they
kids?
watch? Yeah, your kids.
Yeah, absolutely. That's how I was introduced to it. Really, my kids are huge Pokemon fans, and my credit card is apparently as well because we were buying Pokemon cards, and
you don't have to do that anymore.
oh,
You get free
that's
Pokemon
why I did it.
stuff now.
That's why I did the movie for the free merch.
Yes, exactly.
But yeah, they loved it. They played with all their friends at school, watched the anime series, the anime movies. So I was already inundated with it. And then when the call came in, I mean, it's amazing.
And has there been, I don't know, some hints? They say, hey dad, don't please do this or do that, or try avoiding this and this.
I mean, they're right there.
I can't ask them there.
Yeah, a little bit. But they haven't really seen the movie yet. So
Okay.
I'm saving that for them. But yes, yes, they've talked me through.
What kind of
YouTube's
monster
power.
would you be if you're like, they're never seeing it?
Terrible.
That'd be amazing.
Terrible. Why are we talking about this?
Well, because you're sitting in an interview seat talking about your, you know,
And they're
worldwide
staring at me.
phenomenon film. Yeah.
Yes, my kids love it. Right, guys?
I saw the movie.
No, you didn't. Not yet.
She hasn't.
No.
So Pokemon, of course, is a huge franchise, and you had your fair share of experience with, I don't know, fan backlash. Let's put it that way, with other movies.
Yeah. Safe House.
Safe House was a huge. Yeah.
Fans came at us hard.
Those are crazy. So how do you avoid? How do you avoid? I don't know. Upset the hardcore fans.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, so I get, you know, you get some fan backlash, but like, you know, the fan backlash I had experienced was mainly on Deadpool when it was in Wolverine Origins with the mouth covered, all that stuff, and the person backlashing the loudest was me. So I was a huge fan of that character at that point. So I was kind of dying inside when I did it, and I was saying, this is all wrong, this is wrong. In fact, if you watch the movie, there's 2 people playing my role because I wasn't going to do the stuff that they wanted me to do. So that was my own brand of fan backlash. And then something like Detective Pikachu, you know, the first thing I asked was, what is the mythology? Because I know everybody knows about Pokemon. It's a worldwide phenomenon. It's a cultural phenomenon. Its impact is multi-generational. It's huge. But what I needed to know is, am I the right actor for this, or is there going to be some kind of fallout or issue, like someone else should be playing this role? And they had actually gone through this process where they put different lines from different actors into Detective Pikachu's mouth, an animated CGI animated version of Pikachu, and tried out all these different things. So it was actually like the least stressful audition anyone could have because I didn't know it happened. So when they came to me, they'd already tried it. They actually showed me. You showed me the Pikachu saying, I think, lines from Deadpool or something.
Definitely not Deadpool.
Well, not the
maybe the
not
proposal.
The proposal.
Yeah,
maybe? It might have been the proposal. Yeah, it might have actually, and it worked great. So I just kind of was like, this sounds fantastic.
Did you at first wonder, why do they want me?
A little bit, and then I just saw sort of, you get that sort of 30,000-foot view of what they're trying to do, and you think, oh, this is so special. Like, everything about this is like, it's like if Avatar was funny. Like, it's just, it's like amazing. I mean, it's world building in a way that, you know, and I remember when I saw that movie, it was this immersive experience where I felt like I could reach out and touch the world that they were living in, and that was something Rob created here. It was like an entirely new world, and that blew me away. But also just this idea that you have this little fluffy, yellow, adorable, precious creature who, you know, talks like me was funny to me. It was just he's a little bit acerbic, he's grumpy, he's kind of pissed off the whole time, and there's something pretty magical about that combination.
And have there been other, I would say, stars in your mind for voicing over other Pokemons?
Other characters?
Okay.
No, because it's very unique. Part of the storyline is Pokemon don't speak. They say their own names, but they don't speak. And this is a very special character. And Justice Smith, who plays Tim Goodman, he's searching for his missing father and teams up with his missing father's Pokemon partner and discovers that he can hear him speak, but he's the only one who can hear it. Everyone else in the world hears Pika Pika.
Yeah.
But for example, George Clooney was
unavailable.
No, but he was voice acting a dog in South Park, for example. Maybe it's just for
totally
fun.
different movie.
That seems
just for fun.
Different, yeah.
Yeah, it's. I mean, this is. We stay within the rules of the Pokemon universe, and Detective Pikachu is connected to the overall Pokemon universe. You know, there's been 20 movies. I might get this wrong, but 20-something seasons of a TV series, and there's a Pokedex, and it's a really thought-out world. And our Pokedex.
I know, but that's just an awesome word that we should all just take a beat and say, there's a Pokedex, guys.
There's a Pokedex. You don't mess with the Pokedex,
Let me
guys.
just check my Pokedex. That's kind of awesome.
It's true. Everything I said was true.
I don't doubt it. I'm just saying that doesn't make it any less awesome.
It is awesome,
right?
But did you also have some kind of freedom in this universe and within all the rules?
We did because well, Detective Pikachu was at the time a new game that they were developing and creating a new region in the world. So the rules were, you know, malleable at that point. So we could introduce this brand new world into the Pokemon universe.
So what other movies influenced you in doing or creating the world? Because when I saw, we just saw the movie yesterday, I kind of got a little Who Framed Roger Rabbit vibe from it.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Is it crazy?
No, that was a good movie. That's okay.
Yeah.
Like
Legendary.
those real people mixed with those creatures. Sorry.
Yeah.
Monsters.
There's a little Blade Runner in there too.
Blade Runner.
There is. It's like a little dystopian kind of.
There's a neo noir. There's a lot of film noir references in it.
Exactly.
Okay, and so Roger Rabbit was also a fun nod to film noir, but you know, even something like The Third Man, you know, you're looking for Harry. Okay. So Harry is the Tim Goodman's father. So there's a lot of film noir references.
We get to shoot in Vienna. That would have been nice.
It's too late.
Right?
Do you want to? I mean, it hasn't come out yet.
We could go back and reshoot some stuff.
But yeah, there's all that. There's
also,
a lot of
this movie was shot on film. Nobody ever talks about that.
Let's do
That's
it
like
now.
an amazing thing. This movie was shot on actual film.
Yeah.
And you can see it, I would say you can see it on the Pokemon. Because the Pokemon, they integrate so good into the whole, into the rest of the movie.
That's why we shot it on film.
Incredible.
It was one of the it was one of the aesthetic choices because they're naturally cartoon silhouettes, and how do you make them real and photoreal and make it? We wanted to bring the Pokemon to life, and shooting on film gave it the imperfection that made it look real, which sounds weird.
So cool.
But
I remember you never mentioned that when I signed on until my first day of.
I didn't know you cared, and then you were like blown away.
That's a crazy thing. I haven't shot a movie on film in a decade. I mean, it was amazing to me.
You were like, "What's that sound? What's that weird sound?"
I saw the mags being loaded on. I was like, "Is this being shot on film?" Which is great because it's restrictive in one sense that I like to do takes where they just leave it open and I just ramble and I try a whole bunch of different things. You can't do that with film. You run out of film and it's expensive.
Yeah.
So you have to really like think ahead. Like, okay, don't take up too much air.
So you just mentioned previous movies where, I don't know, where you're not really seen. Well, your face is not really seen. Like in Deadpool, you're not really seen. I don't know, the last movie that your face was seen, I don't know, was it Green Lantern or some? I don't.
Oh, come on.
God.
No, he's
It was 10
dead.
years
I know
ago.
what I'm hinting at.
Do you have access to the internet?
What was it? But
I mean, there's a
maybe
lot of
they
movies
don't-
there that.
do they don't like your face or something?
Do you want me to pull up your resume?
What's the
real quick?
last movie?
No, where you were actually seen, where you showed your face moving.
When you showed your face?
Vertigo? What was the last movie? Face seen. Yeah, no, I've done a few things where the old facha is front and center. But I like doing movies where I get to kind of hide a little. That's sort of fun, you know. It's a little less vulnerable. You get to kind of be a little bit more of an insane clown. Yeah, no, but we could just pull up IMDb if you guys want.
No.
Take a little trip down memory lane.
No, let's
if you
just
like.
I skipped the question.
It's fine. Can we get a double for him, if you don't mind?
He wants to
I don't want to interrupt his digging. Yeah.
Well, your most successful movie is a movie
Wrong
where you're...
again!
No, come
Oh
on!
my God! No, I'm kidding. That is my.
But he's also, his face is also in Deadpool, the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's also in it.
Kind of, but just
third,
a little bit.
third. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
I think this went well.
But did you also film you on set? Because you already told me that you were on set to try to get the chemistry between Justice and other characters right. Did you also film this one on?
Sometimes I was on set. Yeah,
He was
just
on
the
set
beginning, a little
because
bit.
he does the voice of Pikachu, and so Ryan came out to rehearse because we weren't going to have him all the way through. So we rehearsed in Los Angeles with Justice, and he's amazing at improv and bringing all these ideas to the character. So I had to get a glimpse of that a couple times, and then we worked that back into the script. And then Ryan came out to London the week before we started shooting.
Yeah.
We did a full rehearsal with Justice Catherine, Ryan. We put this crazy facial capture rig on him, and went through the whole script. And then I, tricked you into staying a couple days.
Yeah,
you weren't expecting that. He was fully prepared to leave. And then, but it was a huge gift, because we needed a chance to sort of get Justice into the mode of being able to act with nothing there. So Ryan hung out for 2 pivotal scenes where he did his voices off screen while Justice looked at a hand puppet or a tennis ball or whatever. And it got that sort of organic back and forth conversational feel, which made it funny, hilarious, and also very real.
And I guess it's the final question, but I have to ask this because a lot of our viewers wanted to know. There are a lot of Pokemons in it from the first generation. And as I saw it for the second time now, and Alvin, the drawer, said also, it seems like it's more for the fans of the first generation. Was this your main target, your main audience?
No, not necessarily. I mean, there's several reasons why we have the Pokemon that we have. There's a lot of fan favorites, so it's true. There's a lot of the ones we grew up with and the most popular ones. And then there's a lot that the visual effects supervisor and I, Eric Norby and I, thought would be the best that we could bring to life using the latest technology. So we went through the list to figure out, what we could do the best job with. There's a lot that were already baked into the Detective Pikachu game, and then we just ran out of money. So, I mean, there's over 800 Pokemon.
There's
there's not enough money in the world.
That doesn't run out of money though. They all run out of money.
But we have over 50. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah, sure. Well, thanks for your time.
Thanks very much.
Thank you
Gotta wrap it up.
guys. Thank you. I really appreciated being dragged in the mud like that. That was fun for me.
He's your Ryan Reynolds.
Right? Well, no, not anymore. I'm just guy behind mask. No, it was a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Another round, extra shot, black as night. Thank you, sweetie.